welcome back. After cooling off from the last round, it's still rubbing minds right here as we approach the final lap this Sunday afternoon. We have two guests in the studio talking about the Ajengole ICT Lab project. Welcome, Olatunji Ajani, to Rubbing Minds. And of course, we have Ibukun Iletutu Awoshika from British International High School? Lekki British International School. Great to have you guys on board. I have all the bullet points here, but it's always good to have this from the horse's mouth. So please, Olatunji, what is the project about, the Ajengole ICT project?
Okay, the Ajengole ICT project is about providing tools, technology tools, that can help develop the grassroots and prepare them for a better future. Because we realize that the illiterate of the 21st century is not just somebody who cannot read and write, but somebody who cannot use technology. So we came up with this idea to provide tools and technology that will help develop the grassroots. And our strategy is to create a public-private partnership between public school and private school, where we set up a club in this private school.
An ICT club?
Yes, an ICT club, to train the students to become socially conscious, to see that it's not just about them having the tool. There are other people on the other side of the world who also need this tool. So they mobilize the resources as part of their own social responsibility, as part of their own project in the club, to actually help the community who don't have access to those tools to set it up. And they have completed their own projects. Which
That's
is the
Lekki British?
Yes, which is the project in Ajengole.
And how long has this project been on?
The project has been on for 2 years. But we concluded the ICT Lab project in Ajengole in Heli Primary School in July last year.
So this is Ajengole meets Lekki?
Yes, Ajengole meets Lekki.
So how has it been, Ibukun, this project? How did you get on board?
Basically, I'm a student at Lekki British School. And the thing is that I was incorporated into the idea of the plan to go to the early school in Ajengole. And the thing is that our school, we have the basic innovative mind from our ED, the executive director, and she supports our creative ideas most of the time. And we sat down and thought about it, and like, what can we do? And we decided that we could, since we're going into the generation of technology, we could also help those who have no idea about it. And the thing is, on our trip to Ajengole, we saw a lot of potential and we were welcomed warmly. So we thought, why not start from this place? Why not start from here? So that was basically how we all started.
And what was the thing that surprised you most about this project? You went into it, I get that, but what's the thing that you said, wow, I didn't know this existed? What was that one time that you really said, you know what, I'm happy I'm on this project?
Was when I saw a lot of kids actually being happy about the idea. And the thing is that how we could, on a normal day, we could be privileged, and they just thought about something like, it's so special, and something so normal to us could be special to other kids.
How is it? How do you go there daily, every once a week, weekends? How does it work?
Well, what we did was that in a term, we usually have a day out in the club where we go to the community. We started by first by having like a mentorship session with the kids in Ajengole, where we went with a lot of things, books, had a day out with them, went with even our own tablet in the school, and the kids were playing with it. So that was one of the things that actually inspired that they love technology. It's just if they can have access to it, they will be able to actually make best use of it. So we go once a term to engage the students. Yes.
And how do you follow the progress of these students in Ajengole?
The student, we partner with the teacher. It's actually interesting that the school actually has an ICT teacher, but they don't have the tool. So we partner with the teacher in the school. We do the daily running.
What's the name of this school in Ajengole?
Early Primary School.
Early?
LA, yes.
LA, okay, the early primary, okay.
Early Primary School, yes.
All right then, go on, sorry.
So so we work with the teacher to ensure that the kids are, have the education and they know how to use the tools as well.
And what were the models, if I can use that word, what were the things you taught them specifically while you were with them?
Well, basically start from how to use computer, how to let them even first familiarize themselves with computer, how to start it, basically you can type with it, you can do PowerPoint, you can do make conference call, you can send mail with it, all the basic things that you can do with computer. They are kids, they are in primary school, so it's just like introduction
Ibukun, what did you notice? Was there a lot of tempo run, or was it very academic?
No, it's basically a bit of both.
Okay.
So, because they're kids, so you have to keep their attention.
What was the age bracket of these kids?
Between 8 and 12.
8 and 12.
Yes.
Okay. So what you were involved in teaching?
Yes.
Okay. What did you teach them?
I was basically on about the emails.
Okay.
It's basically communication from one place to another in case they have the opportunity to come by it someday, or if they need to come in contact with someone urgently.
Okay. Well, you opened up emails for them?
No.
Most of them already had emails, or did you have to start from scratch?
We taught them how to make emails, and then we told their teacher that if they need to make the emails in future, he should give them to go ahead.
Okay. Olatunji, what other schools are you looking at working with based on the success of this with Lekki?
We're talking to other private school, because the model is, instead of having to, it's easier when we've taught the kid, they've bought into it, they can talk to their parents. So we are planning to talk to other international schools, other private schools that are also socially conscious. Then we're talking to some schools in Bariga.
Okay.
We have some partners there that we also want to work with. We also need these tools.
And funding, obviously I can't, but
it comes
talk
from
about funding.
majorly from the students. They talk to their parents, that as organizations will now take it up as a way to support that they are supporting their kids' innovative idea.
Okay.
So we write proposals to the parents, to the company of the parents, and then they mobilize the resources.
Well, congratulations to you, Olatunji. I mean, Rubbing Minds we heard about the story and we're really inspired about it and said, let's bring you guys on board. And of course, a big thank you to Lekki British High School for getting on board, and to LA Primary School as well. Thank you very much, guys. Do you want to give them an email address for those who might be interested?
Well, my email is olatunjiajani@gmail.com.
olatunjiajani@gmail.com. All right, thank you very much. Please feel free to help out if you are maybe a principal, a head teacher, a student who wants to take part in this. It's a very welcome development. Everything isn't necessarily about elections this year, but also equipping future generations. Thank you for joining us on Rubbing Minds. Thank you to all of you who sent in tweets. And of course, don't forget the conversation is still #Rubbing Minds, and you can check yniger.com/Rubbing Minds as well. Join us same time next week, 3 p.m. right here. Ebuka will be joining you in the studio. And of course, we'll be taking on another set of topics and rubbing minds on the future of Nigeria as well. I'm Bemileke Oscar on Instagram. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. That's @OscarInTheCity, or on Instagram, OscarInTheCity. Have a wonderful week ahead. God bless you. Bye for now.